Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of human behavior. If you've ever wanted to understand what someone is really thinking or feeling, this video is for you. By the end, you'll have the tools to read anyone instantly, making you more confident in social situations, relationships, and even at work. Reading others begins with observation. People are constantly sending out signals, even when they don't realize it. These signals can be seen in their body language, heard in their tone of voice, and even noticed in the way they interact with their environment. Let's break down the fundamental skills you need to start reading people effectively. 1. Body language speaks louder than words. When you want to understand someone, the first place to look is their body language. We communicate more through body language than we realize, and being able to read these signals can give you a massive advantage in any interaction. Let's explore the most important aspects of body language and how they can give you valuable insight into someone's true feelings. 1. Open versus closed posture. People's posture is one of the most immediate indicators of how they're feeling. Open posture, such as relaxed shoulders, uncrossed arms, and legs, indicates comfort, approachability, and confidence. On the other hand, closed posture, with arms or legs crossed, hunched shoulders, or a body turned away, can suggest defensiveness, discomfort, or a desire to protect oneself. In many cases, it's a non-verbal cue that the person might be feeling vulnerable or threatened. So, by paying attention to the openness or closedness of someone's posture, you can gauge their emotional state quickly. 2. Feet position. You might not think much about the position of someone's feet, but they can reveal a lot. In many situations, feet pointing toward you show interest, engagement, and openness. Conversely, feet pointing away from you, or toward the exit, often signal that someone might be disinterested or even eager to leave. This is especially useful in meetings, casual gatherings, or social settings where understanding the person's engagement level is key to your response. 3. Mirroring. Have you ever noticed how people sometimes mimic your movements or gestures during a conversation? This is known as mirroring, and it's a sign of subconscious rapport. When someone is mirroring your posture or gestures, it often means that they're comfortable with you and feel a connection. Mirroring can be a powerful tool in building trust and creating harmony in relationships, both professional and personal. 2. Facial expressions are the window to the soul. One of the most powerful tools we have for understanding others is our ability to read facial expressions. The face is often where emotions are most easily visible, whether we try to hide them or not. Microexpressions, those tiny, fleeting facial movements, can offer critical clues to someone's emotional state, revealing what they may be trying to conceal. 1. Eyebrow raises. When someone raises their eyebrows, they could be signaling a variety of emotions: surprise, curiosity, or even doubt. The intensity of the eyebrow raise can also provide additional context. A slight raise might suggest curiosity, while a larger raise could indicate genuine surprise or shock. 2. Tightened lips. Tightening the lips, or pressing them together firmly, can be a sign of discomfort, anger, or an effort to withhold something, like an opinion or piece of information. If someone's lips are tight while they're speaking or listening to you, it might indicate that they're holding back or feeling uneasy. 3. Genuine smiles. Not all smiles are created equal. A genuine smile, also known as a Duchenne smile, involves more than just the mouth, it also engages the eyes. If you see crow's feet around someone's eyes, chances are the smile is genuine. However, if their eyes remain expressionless or show tension, it might be a fake smile meant to conceal true feelings. 3. Tone of voice matters. The tone of voice is often just as telling as the words themselves. Even if someone's saying one thing, the tone can reveal a completely different emotional truth. You'll want to pay attention to various aspects of how they speak, including pitch, speed, and volume. 1. Pitch. A higher pitched voice can indicate nervousness or anxiety, while a lower pitch might suggest calmness, authority, or confidence. Trembling or wavering voices can also signal uncertainty or fear. 2. Speed. The speed at which someone talks can tell you a lot. Fast speech may indicate excitement, nervousness, or impatience. Slower, more deliberate speech often suggests calmness or someone who is thinking carefully before they speak. 3. Volume. A loud voice can signal anger, dominance, or confidence. In contrast, a soft voice may suggest shyness, embarrassment, or timidity. If someone speaks in a soft, gentle tone, they may be trying to create a feeling of safety or intimacy. Advanced techniques for reading people. Once you've got the basics down, it's time to delve into more advanced techniques that can help you become an expert in reading people. These techniques will allow you to build a deeper understanding of what's going on beneath the surface. 4. Recognize patterns in behavior. If you want to understand a person's true nature, observe their behavior over time. Patterns of behavior can reveal core personality traits and emotional triggers. For instance, if someone frequently interrupts others, it might suggest they have a strong need for control or are impatient. If someone is overly agreeable, it could indicate that they're trying to please others and may be uncomfortable with confrontation. 5. Listen to what's not said. Sometimes, the unsaid is just as powerful as the spoken words. Pay attention to silence, pauses, and what's left out of a conversation. If someone hesitates or avoids answering a question, it may signal that they're hiding something or are unsure of how to respond. Sometimes, what people don't say is the key to understanding their true feelings. 6. The power of context. The situation or environment a person is in can greatly affect their behavior. For example, someone who's nervous during a job interview may simply be feeling the pressure of the situation, rather than being dishonest. In a different environment, like at a casual social gathering, their behavior may be more relaxed. Understanding context helps prevent misinterpretation of behaviors that might otherwise be seen as signs of discomfort or disinterest. 7. Watch for incongruence. Incongruence occurs when a person's words don't match their body language. For example, someone might say, "I'm fine," but if their face is tense or their shoulders are hunched, their body language might suggest they're actually feeling upset or stressed. This inconsistency often means there's something going on beneath the surface that isn't being fully communicated. 8. Understand personality types. Having an understanding of personality types can greatly enhance your ability to read people. Many frameworks exist to categorize personality traits, such as the Big 5 Personality Traits or MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. These models can help you understand the behavior patterns of those around you and predict how they might respond in different situations. For example, people high in extroversion are likely to be outgoing, talkative, and energetic, while those with high neuroticism might be more anxious, emotional, or easily stressed. Understanding where someone falls in these frameworks allows you to adjust your approach accordingly. For instance, if you're interacting with someone who's introverted and more reserved, you might want to give them more space and time to process information. Conversely, extroverted individuals may appreciate more dynamic and engaging conversation. 9. Empathy is key. While knowing how to read someone's body language or tone is valuable, true understanding comes from empathy. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, to understand their emotions from their perspective. It's one of the most powerful skills in building connections and relationships, to practice empathy. 1. Listen actively. Don't just hear words, try to understand the meaning behind them. Ask follow-up questions that show you're engaged and trying to understand their feelings. 2. Avoid judgments. When reading people, it's essential to approach them with an open mind. Avoid jumping to conclusions about someone's behavior. Instead, ask yourself, what might be motivating them to act this way? rather than making assumptions. 3. Respond with care. Showing empathy involves responding with kindness, respect, and understanding. If someone is upset or stressed, responding with empathy can help calm them and build trust. 10. Use the Pygmalion effect. The Pygmalion effect, also known as the self-fulfilling prophecy, is a psychological phenomenon where higher expectations lead to better performance. This effect can be incredibly powerful in shaping how others behave around you. If you treat someone with respect, trust them, and believe in their abilities, they are more likely to rise to meet your expectations. In contrast, if you show skepticism or doubt in someone's abilities, they may start to internalize those feelings and perform poorly. This is why it's essential to focus on empowering and motivating the people around you. By expecting the best from them, you'll often find that they deliver. Practical tips for everyday situations. Now that we've covered some foundational skills and advanced techniques for reading people, let's talk about how you can apply these skills in different real-life situations. These tips will help you interpret and react to people's behavior in a variety of contexts. 11. In conversations. When you're talking to someone, paying attention to subtle changes in body language and tone can give you a lot of insight into how engaged or comfortable they are in the conversation. Here are a few things to watch for. 1. Signs of interest. If someone leans toward you, maintains good eye contact, or mirrors your gestures, they are likely interested in the conversation. 2. Signs of discomfort. If someone starts to fidget, looks around the room, or avoids eye contact, they may be uncomfortable or disinterested. Shortened responses or a lack of follow-up questions can also signal disengagement. 3. Shifting energy. Pay attention to the energy in the room. If the person starts to speak faster or more animatedly, it could indicate that they're getting excited or passionate about the subject. On the other hand, slower speech might suggest they are becoming cautious, upset, or even tired. 12. At work. Understanding body language in the workplace can greatly enhance your communication skills and relationships with colleagues, clients, or managers. 1. During meetings, notice if colleagues are nodding along or taking notes. These are good signs that they are engaged. If they're slouched, avoiding eye contact, or checking their phone, they may be bored or distracted. 2. During feedback sessions, if someone gives you feedback with a defensive tone or body language, such as crossed arms or a stiff posture, they may feel attacked or uncomfortable. On the other hand, if someone's posture is open and relaxed, it suggests they're receptive to the conversation. 3. Conflict resolution. In tense situations, pay attention to how people handle conflict. Are they raising their voice or avoiding direct eye contact? Both can be indicators of their emotional state and readiness to resolve the issue. 13. In relationships. Understanding your partner's nonverbal cues can help strengthen your bond and prevent misunderstandings. Relationships often rely on empathy, communication, and trust, and nonverbal signals play a large role in that. 1. Signs of affection. Light touches, eye contact, and leaning toward one another can be signs of affection and intimacy. A partner who frequently initiates physical contact, like holding hands or hugging, is likely emotionally invested in the relationship. 2. Changes in behavior. Pay attention to any significant changes in your partner's behavior, as they could indicate underlying issues. For example, if your partner suddenly becomes more withdrawn or avoids spending time with you, it could be a sign that something is bothering them or that they need space. 3. The power of touch. Physical touch is an important part of emotional connection. Different types of touch, hugging, holding hands, or a gentle tap on the back, can convey different messages, such as affection, support, or comfort. Common mistakes to avoid. While reading people is a valuable skill, there are some common pitfalls to watch out for. Avoiding these mistakes will help ensure that your interpretations are more accurate and empathetic. 14. Overanalyzing every detail. It's easy to get caught up in the details and try to analyze every tiny gesture or word someone says. However, not every action has a deeper meaning. For example, a yawn might simply be a sign of tiredness, not boredom or disinterest. Be careful not to overinterpret every small behavior. Sometimes, a person's actions are just that, actions, without any hidden meaning behind them. It's important to keep things in perspective and avoid creating a narrative that's based on speculation rather than facts. 15. Ignoring cultural differences. It's essential to be mindful of cultural differences when interpreting body language and gestures. For example, a thumbs-up gesture is generally considered positive in many Western cultures, but in some countries, it can be seen as offensive. Similarly, the meaning of eye contact can vary greatly across cultures. What's considered polite and respectful in one culture may be seen as rude or confrontational in another. When interacting with people from different cultures, it's crucial to keep these differences in mind and avoid making assumptions based on your own cultural norms. 16. Projecting your own feelings. Sometimes, we unintentionally project our own emotions and biases onto others. For example, if you're feeling anxious, you might misinterpret someone's nervous behavior as hostility. Or if you're in a bad mood, you may interpret someone's neutral expression as unfriendliness. To avoid this mistake, try to remain objective and look at the behavior without letting your own emotions cloud your judgment. Take a step back, analyze the situation, and remind yourself that everyone has their own unique emotional experiences. The benefits of mastering this skill. Mastering the ability to read people's emotions and intentions can have a profound impact on various aspects of your life. Let's explore some of the key benefits of this skill. Improved communication. When you can accurately read people's feelings and thoughts, you can adjust your communication style to match their emotional state. This helps reduce misunderstandings, foster deeper connections, and create a sense of mutual respect in your conversations. Stronger relationships. Understanding your loved one's emotions through their body language, tone of voice, and subtle cues can help you strengthen your relationships. You'll be able to provide support when needed, avoid conflicts, and enhance the overall quality of your interactions. Professional success. In the workplace, being able to read clients, colleagues, or employers can give you a competitive edge. You can gauge how well a meeting is going, understand when someone is not satisfied with your work, and adjust your approach to ensure success. Conclusion. Start observing today. The ability to read people is a skill anyone can develop with practice and patience. By observing body language, listening to tone, and considering context, you can unlock the hidden layers of communication that will help you connect with others more deeply. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Leave a comment below to let us know, what's the most surprising thing you've learned about reading people? See you in the next video.